Welcome to Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. My name is handsome Nick Hanlon. I am covering Wargames Survivor Series. If you haven't watched it, maybe watch this first to figure out what your opinion should be. That being said, spoiler, I don't know, it's live. If you haven't watched it, what do you do? Spoiler, I guess, whatever. Idiots. Anyway, like and subscribe. I'm just kind of quickly going through. I'm not going to detail it too much, just to let you know my opinion of the match and how things went. And maybe my opinion of what the repercussions could be. That being said, like and subscribe, make a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know why you think I'm right, because I love to hear that stuff. But if you think I'm wrong, great as well, so I can let you know why you're wrong. Either way, let's get into it. All right, well, Survivor Series starts out with a bang with the women's War Game match. I guess I'll say, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, Naomi, Bayley facing off against Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. I'm not going to go. The beginning of these matches are so slow. These War Game matches where you have to wait every 5 minutes for somebody to come in. I just start with all of them in the ring. And then fit a couple extra matches on the card. Just 5-on-5 right away, good enough. Or even 3-on-3 and get 2 to come in. But waiting till everybody comes in, it takes like an hour for the War Games to begin, as they say. Rhea Ripley's team pretty handily beat the Nia Jax team. I was surprised, though. Nia Jax was in there first, who I did not expect to be in the ring first. So she was in first against Bayley. And there were some big spots. We had, Io Sky and Tiffany Stratton both doing a move at the same time off the top of the cage, with Io Sky doing a backflip. That was insanity. I think she did something similar last year. I don't know. But, man, doing a backflip off the top of a cage with a garbage can on you, you can't see anything, you're doing a backflip. Unbelievable. Naomi hits a powerbomb on Nia Jax through a table. Morgan did hit Oblivion to Bayley. Almost wins. Morgan, was going to take out Ripley over into a table to try and take the win. And, Ripley caught her on the rope, put her in a riptide, and Rhea Ripley's team won the match. Like I said, these War Game matches are a bit slow for me. Repercussions, I don't know. I don't think anybody on Rhea Ripley's team is going to like each other for long after this. I'm getting a little sick of Rhea Ripley pretending to like everybody, because I know she doesn't. We really she needs to flare it up a little bit. Charlotte, flare it up. I know we need her back because she's a no friends kind of gal. But yeah, Bayley pretending to be all goody-goody, where she very might have taking out Cardell just to get in the match. Io Sky and Bayley had a little conversation in the middle of the ring. Don't know what was said there. I can't assume it was friendly. I don't think Nia Jax is going to be happy with Miss LeRae and Stratton for letting this match get beat. That being said, it's just kind of a match where you bring a bunch of people together and they fight, and then very soon they're not going to like each other, because this team stuff does not work in WWE if you want to be successful. Rhea, you notice how you don't have a title on your belt right on your waist right now? Yeah, get rid of the friends. Either way, congratulations to Rhea's team for winning War Games. Yay! Well, we got the second match. LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. title. This is pretty one-sided. LA Knight loses his title against Nakamura, and Nakamura really just schooled him. It really wasn't close. I mean, LA Knight got a couple shots in, of course, a couple moves here and there, but this was a technically sound, clinical match by the one and only Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke comes back after, 9 months or something without wrestling, and he comes back better? Who is this guy? What shaman has he visited? What spiritual box has he opened to be able to get this dark and this clean and better? Shinsuke Nakamura, big things are coming. I'm so glad he's back. I'm so glad he's badass Shinsuke, but even badder and more evil. I love it. I'm assuming there'll be a rematch eventually, but I don't know if LA Knight wants that. LA Knight, you might want to just maybe head over to NXT for a year or two. I don't know, because Shinsuke just destroyed you, dude. All right, we got a championship match here. World champion. We got Gunther defending the World Heavyweight Champion against Damian Priest. And Gunther looked great. He did not look like he had a problem handling Priest at all. Good match. Priest definitely made a run for it. That being said, in the end, his old partner in crime, Mr. Finn Balor, Coup de grace. He gives him that coup de grace move off the stairs outside, and then Gunther comes around and just kicks the expression off of Finn's face, just boots him down because I don't think he likes anybody. That being said, grabs Priest, throws him in the ring, retains the title. I don't think Gunther's too happy about being helped. You want to talk about a repercussion. I think Mr. Finn Balor may have created a new enemy. I'm pretty sure. And, Finn, I know you're just trying to get Priest. I know you're just trying to take him out. I know you got a lot of beef with Priest, but now you got Gunther looking at you. Is that what you wanted? Did you think this through, my friend? I mean, I love you, Finn. I think you'll be champion again, but I don't think you thought this one through. And I think you had a right to come down and take out Damian, by the way. I mean, obviously Damian left you high and dry, took Rhea's side. So I get it. I totally get it. That being said, this might not have been the match to interfere on, because I don't think Gunther wanted to help. Ugh. Sorry, Finn. All right, well, we got the main event. The men's Wargame match here at Survivor Series. We got Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, CM Punk facing the Bloodline, Solo, Tama, Tonga, Fatu, and also Bronson Reed, who's not part of the Bloodline, but he's kind of the extra guy in there. Man, this match was heavy hitting. Again, a bit slow to start. I don't know about waiting for everybody to come down. I don't understand that part of it, but once everybody came down, man, there was some hard knocks hits, and a little drama in the cage, Punk trying to, come into the ring, and Roman blocked him and sent Sammy in first, little side eye from Punk, and then second last, Roman was going to go in, and Punk rushed out before him. Little drama. We weren't, are they going to get along? Roman, when he came down, he tried to get in the ring. Solo locked the cage so he could kick the crap out of everybody. Genius move. Roman ended up scaling the cage, and a brawl breaks out. And it was quite the brawl. Jimmy Uso going through a table onto Fatu, and Fatu looked dominant in this match, but he had a lot of guys kicking him in the face. Going through a table, Jimmy Uso takes him down. At one point, CM Punk and Roman started arguing, with Heyman coming down and giving an impassioned speech saying, you either work together or you lose. We all lose. And this is Wargames. It was Paul Heyman is the guy you want in your corner, the wise man, the man, unbelievable. At one point, Roman Reigns was going to spear somebody, and he accidentally speared CM Punk. We kind of thought they were going to end up fighting it out, but CM Punk ends up saving Roman Reigns from being splashed by Bronson Reed from the top of the cage through a table. This was incredible. I can't believe Reed's still alive. I believe he's injured, actually. I think he maybe broke his ankle or something like that, because it looked like a pretty nasty fall, especially without landing on somebody. That table just crumbled like rice paper. And after the OTC team, I guess you could call them, the CM Punk team, whatever you want to call them, they kind of took everybody out, surrounded Solo. Everybody just kicked the crap out of Solo, with Roman getting the pin over Solo. Kind of the first time they've had the upper hand in this whole feud. Some repercussions. Well, CM Punk is owed a favor. I mean, I know Roman and him shook hands at the end of that match because, CM Punk, he did his job. He helped win the match. Everybody's all happy. That being said, CM Punk isn't the kind of guy to stay friends with too many people. So, I don't know what this favor from Mr. Heyman's going to be, the wise man. I don't know. I just don't understand why anybody's helping out Roman, and I think there's a lot of repercussions coming from people helping Roman. CM Punk helping him, Sammy helping him. There's a lot of, KO's already, you're already seeing KO not happy about people helping out Roman Reigns. Well, let's see how Seth is going to feel. Let's see how, all these guys that Roman screwed over is going to feel about these folks trying to give him back his power. None of it makes much sense. Solo's kind of a great leader. But for some reason, everybody thinks they're worse just because Fatu has a criminal record and these guys are kind of crazy. I don't know, man. I'm not sure why everybody's trying to get Roman back in power. Now, I loved when Roman was in power. I like to see the no-nonsense guy. It's just everybody's treating him like none of that ever happened. And for some reason, Roman's just going with it. He doesn't seem to be acting any different. So I got to hand it to him. He's not really pandering to the crowd and stuff like that. So, hey, I still love Roman. Everybody's just seeing him totally different than what he is. That being said, pretty good pay-per-view. I'm not that big of a fan of these War Game matches. Just because of the start. Both matches got really good, but sitting there and wait 5 minutes in between each person for somebody to come down, it's ridiculous. Start with 3-on-3, count to 5 for the next 2 to come down, and then the War Games can start. I don't know if this is how War Games originally was. I never watched WCW because it was garbage. It was just, it seemed like the B team to me always, which is fine. I'm fine with people liking it. It just wasn't my thing. And, the War Games matches, when they actually started, got good. Now, I understand they got to fill in some time. So, again, 3-on-3, 5 minutes in between to get the last 2 in or something. I don't know. It just takes so long to get everybody down. That being said, pretty good pay-per-view. Hey, and everybody, thanks for watching. Comment. Let me know why I'm right. Well, I guess I know why I'm right, because I'm right. That being said, handsome Nick Hanlon, Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And until next time.